When my sister got engaged, she asked me to walk her down the aisle since our father passed away 4 years ago. I was touched and honored. Of course, I agreed without hesitation. It felt like a meaningful way to honor our father's memory and support her on one of the most important days of her life. But everything changed the moment my sister realized my wife was pregnant. What began as subtle jabs slowly escalated into outright hostility. My wife, who was initially going to be one of her bridesmaids, was quietly removed from the bridal party. No explanation, no conversation, just cut out. And the reason, I would learn, was as petty as it was cruel. Her growing baby bump was distracting, and her presence, just existing, was ruining the vibe. It got worse. During her bachelorette party, my sister berated my wife for not drinking, accused her of bringing the mood down, and told her she was being selfish for choosing not to party like everyone else. She screamed at her in front of the group, humiliating her. Then she kicked her out of the limo when I had paid for it and left her visibly pregnant, stranded on the side of the road. My wife had helped plan that party. The final straw came when my sister asked me, point blank, to make sure my wife didn't attend the wedding. She said the pregnancy would steal attention and make her look bad in the photos. That broke me. I couldn't believe someone I had grown up with, someone I loved, could treat the woman I loved with such cold disregard. So I called her. I told her I wouldn't be walking her down the aisle. I wouldn't be at the wedding. I wouldn't support cruelty disguised as celebration. That decision unleashed hell. Suddenly, I was a villain. Family members I hadn't heard from in months were calling me, accusing me of sabotaging her wedding, saying I was overreacting. She called me, screaming, saying she always hated my wife. That's when I lost it. I told her to F **** K off. Only my mother stood by me. She's been incredibly supportive of my wife and was just as shocked and saddened by my sister's behavior. My wife has been in tears. She's hurt, humiliated, and doesn't understand why someone she supported could be so hateful. The flood of hateful texts and calls she received didn't help either. I blocked everyone except my mom. I had already booked time off for the wedding weekend. So instead of attending, I planned a trip to Disneyland with my wife. That's where we had our first date. And right now, we need a reminder of happiness, not more pain. After calming down, I unblocked some of the relatives who had messaged me. I sent them the full story, everything my sister had done, everything she had said. Most of them were shocked. Some even apologized and canceled their plans to attend the wedding. One cousin said they couldn't, in good conscience, support someone who left a pregnant woman on the side of the road. The groom? He shrugged it off, claimed it was a personal family matter. That told me all I needed to know about him. Then out of nowhere, my sister showed up at my office in New York. I didn't think she'd cross that line, but she did. I sat her down, gave her a chance to explain. She refused to apologize. Instead, she tried to spin it, claiming she had only been looking out for my wife's health. I reminded her how she pressured my pregnant wife to do shots. She didn't deny it. Then came the guilt trip. She said our father would be ashamed of me, that blood is more important. I found that deeply ironic, given the way she had treated my wife, who's carrying my child. When she started attacking my wife again, saying vile things, I snapped. I told her to get the hell out of my office. I told her if she ever showed up again, at my job or my home, I'd get a restraining order. She stormed out, cursing me and my wife one last time. So that's where things stand. My wife and I are still going to Disneyland. We need joy. We need peace. We need to remember that our little family matters more than any toxic drama we leave behind. My only regret is not seeing my sister's true colors sooner. But now that I have, I'll never forget them.